Hi, I'm Josh and I have a problem. I already bought all the Lego that I could want and I still have all this money in my pocket. Well, boy, do I have a solution for me. No, the real problem is that no matter how many flat surfaces I add to my office, they keep getting filled up with more Lego, but not necessarily the Lego I want to display. Desk, full of current projects and occasionally work stuff. Other desk, guess the commonality. Sideboard, recent releases. Matching TV unit I got for a deep discount on Facebook Marketplace. Not a TV, that's for sure. The floor, that's where everything else goes. And occasionally my feet. For the idiom lovers out there, I'm burying the lead. The lead being these 1/8 scale supercars, which might as well be literally buried for all the space I have to display them. In comes my savior and solution in the form of free product in a big brown box. I get asked all the time where the wall mounts for my 1/8 scale Technic cars are from, so I thought it worth making a dedicated video about them as we add a few more to the office. That's right, HUYL, aka Hang Up Your Lego, has sent me some new wall displays for some of my displaced sets. Don't worry, I would never promote selling something I wouldn't buy for myself, and to prove that, I've literally already bought these same products for myself in the past and plan to again in the near future. Only the 3 we're adding today were free, so that's what we're talking about today. HUYL and their fantastic line of products in all shapes and colors, but mostly rectangles. Notice the 3 equally empty enclaves on my wall. Those feel perfectly poised to position my undisplayed Technic cars. Here's the final product for the impatient who can only tolerate 2 minutes of introduction. 3 beautiful new wall displays to ironically round out this corner of the room. Let's talk more about these wall mounts as I walk you through my mounting process, since I'm sure my methods are slightly outside of the included instructions. Each box is very securely packaged using this cool stuff called tape, but once you're through that protective layer, you'll encounter a few more protective layers before revealing the plexi inside. See, these things are a little more complicated than just big laser-cut acrylic rectangles. There's some wood and metal and even incorporated Technic elements perfectly positioned to suit specific cars, trucks, or even Batmobiles. They're high quality, and quality does not come cheap, as each of these things are around €100 each, or whatever that equates to for you locally. Seeing these complete products made me think twice about trying to make something like this myself by borrowing my brother-in-law's laser cutter, but if I don't have the space to stick a single Technic car, I definitely don't have a flat surface large enough for some industrial machinery. Best leave the expertise to the experts, I always say, starting just now. Anyway, HUYL does include a simple mounting solution with the enclosed screw and anchor, but if this preamble is any indication, I can't do anything simply. See, I don't want to put any holes in my walls, at least not at any reasonable heights, so I'm going to hang these using high-tension picture hanging wire. About 30 to 50 pounds will do. My solution: attach these small metal picture hanging brackets to the wall and frame in opposite orientations, then twist wire around each at variable lengths to keep everything level. These brackets are purposely low profile enough to hide behind trim, which should later create a clean, finished look. I also attach one of my favorite brands of cabinet mounting screws vertically into the wood backing. This doubles as a solution to shorten or lengthen the hanging heights, as well as keeps the cars hanging a bit more vertically than they would want to do otherwise. This is a solution to my wacky wiring system, and none of it's necessary if you just use the included screw and anchor that HUYL provides for you. Once that's done, all that's left to do is attach the car to the frame, which will be a slightly different process for each car, but all of the mounting points are pretty intuitive once you have both in hand. Once the 2 have become one, I just have to loop the wire around the attached bracket and let go with the faith that my solutions are sound and I bought the right wire weight. Worst case scenario, these Technic cars were fun to build the first time, so they gotta be fun to put together using a pile of rubble that I find on my office floor, right? Looks like that will be a lesson best learned another day, because they're hanging for now. The finished product, I think, looks pretty great. Dare I say, an elegant, space-saving solution that is absolutely worth the premium price to solve a, dare I say, premium problem. HUYL makes displays for these 1/8 scale cars and for some smaller sets. Of course, they've got more colorful displays for the more bold of you out there, and they're continuously releasing new displays to keep up with LEGO's increasingly large range of big old cars. For example, I probably should have asked them for wall displays for the new Ferrari and Red Bull F1 cars instead of for these older ones. Oh well, good thing I've got all this disposable income still lying around. Oh wait, where'd it go?